is a barren world with everything and everyone, where everyone is trying their best to screw you over. Today we're starting off enslaved. Our main man, Pug, and Sticky are sentenced to life. Since I know nothing about the world of Kenshi, I let my cool friend Ethan tell me what to do, and he said the slave start was easy, so here we are. Off the bat, we are already getting beaten mercilessly by the guard. Pug's out here on the ground, on all fours, still trying to attack him. What a beast. While Pug is getting his ass kicked, Sticky out here is being a good little slave, mining away for the big man, for the big holy nation. And still, even while we're working, we still get attacked by the guard. Like, what the hell is this? So I was using Pug to scout around, getting a feel for the prison to see any weaknesses, and a guard spotted us, and he immediately chopped Pug's leg off. Going back to Sticky, I have no clue why the guards attacked her while she was getting out of prison, but I've been unlocking my cuffs and keeping them so we can train her strength skill during the day while she's working being a good little slave. Well, I figured out how to raise Sticky's strength level. I had no clue how we could raise our combat skills because we were too bad to attack the guards. And then I realized this wasn't a prison, but merely a training dojo to hone in our skills. So late at night, I snuck out with Sticky and started knocking out the other prisoners. By doing this, we were raising Sticky's assassination level, so hopefully we'll be able to knock out a guard someday. The freaking Auckland dickheads, because of Pug being crippled, they won't even let him out of the prison cell, so the only thing I can do with Pug is like steal some items and then nothing else, because they just immediately put him in the jail cell the second he was out of it. There was not much for Sticky to do during the day other than be a good slave, because if we tried to do anything else, the guards would beat the shit out of us. When night fell, I was confident we could escape now. It was perfect. With the guard with his back turned to us, all we had to do was pick the lock and knock his ass out, and then we were free. Come on, Sticky, do your thing, we trained for. Come on! I don't know how the guard noticed we were already out, but I'm going to take off Sticky's shackles so we can hopefully kill them all. Yeah, that was, we got ass blasted by those two guards, which means we gotta train even more now to escape. God damn it. We would train from dusk to dawn until we got caught by the guards, and then we'd go back the next night. Since the Akram incels hated Pug for being a cripple, there wasn't much we could do with him until I figured out an exploit. If we kept picking and dropping the stolen items, it would still raise our thievery skill, so that's what we did during the day while Sticky was working. Just a reminder, I have been doing this for like almost 2 hours straight, and I've been playing this game for about 4 hours now. After all this training, I knew we were ready for a second attempt to steal a guard's uniform to get out of here. When the time was right, we snuck in and made our move ever so carefully and calculated. When we saw the guy in there, I knew he'd be a perfect distraction, so we had to wait just a little bit more for the guards to start attacking him.
Boy, we are just smoking today, man.
At first, I didn't know he was knocked out or not, but I quickly realized he was, so I had Pug strip his ass butt naked and hop into the cell while Sticky distracted the other guard. Now with one set of armor secured, things were looking bright for our protagonist. We just needed one more set and our escape plan was a go. By nightfall, I knew we were ready to escape. Since they locked that same guy next to us, it was perfect. He was going to be the bait we needed for the guards. Pug was our master lockpicker. I needed him to free us all and let Sticky fuck the guards up. Not gonna lie, I was pretty afraid that prisoner was gonna fuck things up for us, but somehow they didn't spot us. We were able to take out the first guard, but the second guard almost fucked things up for us, but luckily Pug came in clutch, knocking his ass out. Now with 2 sets of guard uniforms, we could blend in and walk straight out of here without a problem. Once we had donned our armor, we started to make our escape. I tried looking around some food before we left, before we embarked on our great journey out of the prison. But poor Pug is so slow, and because Sticky's missing an arm, she can't carry him, so this might be an issue later. Sticky was able to make it out the gate, but Pug was so damn slow he almost starved to death getting to the base of the exit. So we have to come back later to save Pug. Our boy Pug, free our boy Pug! Bro, Pug got picked up by one of the soldiers, and now he's being carried around by the guards. But he's not caught because I think they think he's still one of them somehow. Once we had attained their freedom, I had no clue where to go because we were now fugitives in Holy Nation land, so I started wandering around the map, aimlessly looking for any city safe from Holy Nation soldiers so I could sell and buy food. Unfortunately, Pug got grabbed by one of the fucking soldiers and they just wouldn't put him down, so I had to take off his fucking armor so they put him back into a prison cell so he would not starve to death because Pug is so fucking slow. So we just entered this new place called the Foglands, and I'm hoping it's safe and we can find a place to trade here. Oh my god, we're immediately getting our ass beaten by these weird bug-looking people things. God fucking damn it, man. From one prison to another, and then this weird fucking bug guy called the Prince Bug or something started eating us alive. So like any good and skilled player, I reloaded my save and I started running in the opposite direction this time in hopes of finding someplace. I eventually came across this beautiful, wonderful city called World's End, and it didn't give a fuck that I was an escaped slave and it was filled with a bunch of people just like me. I walked into the bar to see if I can sell my stolen goods and possibly buy food, and they didn't give a fuck that my shit was stolen.
Seem to like music as well as you like flying.
Now that we had medical supplies and food, we were ready to start training in the world, so eventually we could go out and save our boy Pug from the Holy Nation because he ain't ever breaking out of there on his own. Before I got off for the night, I looked around the barge some more, and just a reminder, I have been playing this game for like almost 7 in real life hours straight, and that's how long it took me just to get out of the fucking prison, and that's not even both guys, it's just Sticky. We need to go back and save our boy Pug later, but we are far too weak. to even take on a single guard at this point.
Yes, you may say.
Poor Pug Speedman, all alone, forsaken, and